Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl dish by Lisa. So guys, we're making seafood boy. Yes, Nigerian style. You know, we've been seeing this seafood boy on the internet everywhere. I know how expensive it can be. So today, I'll be taking you through how you can make it in the comfort of your home and very easy to make, because this seafood boy will make you lick your finger, and you can find all the ingredients in your local grocery or your local market around you. So guys, let's start cooking. The list of ingredients is sausage, fresh lime, garlic paste and ginger paste, scotch bonnet, blended pepper, onion, fresh corn and seafood, plum and crab. So that's all the list. Then the mangoes that we have and the spices. So let's start cooking. So now I dropped a quarter of butter in my pot. So I'll drop my onion slice into it. Then I'll just marinate them together to just fry for a bit. Then I'll drop my paste into the pot to let them fry together for a bit. So I drop in my scotch bonnet, which is atarudo. So now I'll drop in all my spices, mango, salt, curry masala, grounded pepper, paprika. So I'll just drop them in. I added a bit of water so that it can melt together. Then I will now add in my fresh corn, so that my fresh corn can marinate into the sauce and just absorb all those goodies in the sauce. That's what I'm doing right now. So I'll add water because we need to cook the corn. Yeah, the fresh corn needs to be cooked, so we need to cook it. So I'll add water. The water will be used to cook the plum also. So as you can see, I just mix them together. Then I'll cover it to let it boil, just the way you will cook your corn as usual in the house. As regular, you want to just cook on a corn. So I'll let it boil. When I checked on it like on a regular basis, I see that the corn is cooked. So that means it's time for me to add practically all my seafood. But the first thing I'm adding is my crab, because crab, it takes a bit to cook. So I'll add the crab inside the pot, down of the pot, then add all the lobster and prawn, everything on top of the crab. So another thing I try to do here is, when I notice that the pot is over filled up with too many corns and everything, and since the corn is already cooked, so I'll just take out the corn. Either I leave it on top or I put it aside. Later I will add it back to the pot. So I'm just making sure, like, at this point, all the crab, all the palm, all the crayfish, all the gbogbo seafood is going inside the pot. Yes, all of them, they go inside that pot. It is necessary, so they have to cook. So at this point, I have to add my fresh pepper. Now in Nigeria, wetin we want chop without fresh pepper, especially when it comes to seafood, e need to be spicy and pepper. That's the real deal. So added my spiciness, my fresh pepper. Now I added my lime. This lime is just for the seafood, for the smell, to take out the excess smell from the seafood. So when I noticed that my seafood is almost done, I added my sausage also. That's just for some extra yumminess. Anyway, you don't have to do that, is optional. But for especially when you have kids that are small, that cannot eat crab that much, that sausage will be like an extra, and it will be handy for the kids to not grab and eat at this point. So I'm just taking out all the seafood and adding it to my serving dish, because the seafood is ready to go. So we are ready to just go and eat this yummy seafood on the dining table. So before then, we have to make the seafood sauce, which is the sauce that you dip your seafood in, the seafood sauce, the yumminess. So but then the liquid from the seafood in the pot is also an extra. And since we are eating something like on white rice with this particular seafood, so we are going to be making use of the sauce in the pot two ways. I'll share it to two and use half of it as a pepper soup sauce for the rice, and I'll use the other part of it to make our seafood sauce or seafood dip. So in a short while, you see me making this seafood dip. So hold on, so you can watch how I will make the seafood dip. So I'm just making sure that all the seafood in the pot is out of the pot. So This is me now. You can see how I'm taking it out. I'm taking out the one that we're going to use for the rice first. This is for the rice because it tastes exactly like seafood pepper soup. Exactly like seafood pepper soup. So that is for the white rice. So then I'll use like another little amount for the seafood dip or sauce. How do you call it? So I added a quarter of butter in my pot. So I also had paste like garlic and ginger paste to that butter. It gives it this nice aroma. And this is the one I take out, the liquid I take out from the seafood boil. So this is what I'm using for my sauce. So what I'm doing here is I'll leave it to cook, to simmer on a low heat. You want it to be thickened, I'll leave it to simmer on a low heat, so it will simmer on a low heat. So now I'm adding my the fish powder, my grounded pepper, and I also had my curry masala because it gives the curry masala give it that aroma. So I had my curry masala to it. So and I'll leave it, I'll gentle massage it. Or you say you turn it together, then I'll leave it to simmer, simmer, boiled, like on a low heat, practically on a low heat. I don't want it to get burnt. You don't want a very burnt aroma. You want a very yummy, delicious aroma. So it will simmer down on a very low heat, and at this point it's ready. You can see how it has decreased. So it is ready. So I'll just pour it in a little bowl. If you're in the kitchen right now, oh, you will lick, you will eat your finger. This particular sauce tastes yummy to the top. So we're going to add this to the plate, and voila, all the seafood is ready. So let me know in the comment section if you want to see more about this seafood, what you understand and what you don't understand. But practically I made it easy so that you can understand. So this is the seafood liquid and the sauce and the seafood themselves going to the dining table, ready to be hit with a nice yummy white rice. So see you in my next video. Like, subscribe, and share, and tell me more. No, cook yours and let me know what your challenges are on this seafood. Bye.